Hi, good morning. I'm Bonnie Annis.
And I'm Stephanie Prestige.
And we're here from Lemoore today to ask you a really important question. Who should you trust when it comes to microbiome skincare education? And we know the answer, so we're going to talk about that today. We're going to ask you the question. Who do you think you should trust? You should trust the leader. Who is the leader in microbiome skincare education, Stephanie?
Easy. Esse Skincare.
Esse Probiotic Skincare. The reason that they are the leader in this space is because they were the very first in the world in 2015 to launch a live probiotic serum. So you're probably seeing, if you're watching this video, you're probably aware of probiotic skincare and how often you've been seeing that in the market. Probiotics are very common in terms of food. For example, yogurt. We see lots of that on the market. And then we see new products come out on the market that are for probiotics. We've seen probiotic dog food. Nicole noticed a probiotic trail mix.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that works, but whatever.
Yeah.
But when it comes to probiotic skincare, you really should stick with the ones that led the way. And when you can bring a product to market, what was that, 9 years ago? That was the launch of the first live probiotic serum. Very definition, it is a live microbe. And that's the key. So if anyone is calling something probiotic, it needs to be live. And that's not me saying that. That is the definition of the word. So who Esse is and why you can trust them with their education is that they are a skincare brand that creates prebiotics, postbiotics, and probiotics. Stephanie, we've covered this before in videos, but if this is your first video you're watching of ours, perhaps we could give like a quick rundown, just really quick. Pre, post, pro. What is that?
Pre, feed your living microbiome, like feed your microbes on your skin that are good. Second, probiotics are live microbes that create competitive exclusion on the skin. They help take out the pathogenic microbes. And post,
like this.
Yeah,
they just
to fight. We're gonna
do that.
Give them space, right? Or like, and like when we're stiff, like don't touch me, right? And postbiotics are non-living probiotics. They still help with aiding in competitive exclusion, but not nearly. Oh, thank you, Will.
Already knocked that down. Okay.
With our fighting. But they help with the competitive exclusion, just not nearly as well as a live probiotic will.
So we are seeing so much of this on the market, and it's really important for the skincare professional to know the answers to this because your clients are coming to you. When you look at Google search analytics, we are seeing so many Google searches for probiotic skincare, and the professional needs to be prepared to answer that question. So that's okay though. We've got a solution for you, which is to attend one of the 5 events we are hosting across Ontario during the week of April 8th to 12th. On the 8th, we're going to be in Windsor, Ontario. On the 9th, we're going to be in Niagara Falls, Ontario. On the 10th, we'll be in Cobourg. On the 11th, we'll be in Barrie, and on the 12th, we'll be in Ottawa.
And to add to that, we're going to be part of the total solar eclipse in Niagara Falls.
We're so excited about that. It's going to be an exciting week. I'm tired already just saying. We're driving 2,000 kilometers across Ontario, but this topic is vitally important for our industry and for the professionals working in the industry. So when we tell you that you can trust Esse Probiotic Skincare, we're going to tell you that the person who is coming to do this education is someone who has some wonderful credentials to talk on this subject. So we would like to introduce you to Alicia Stander, who is coming to us from South Africa to do this education. Where's she going first, though? Where is she now?
Right now, she's in the Netherlands.
In Hausen. She's doing the Train the Trainer event.
Finished it.
Finished. Wrap that up.
Friday. She's wrapped up. She's ready to travel. And then she is going this week, or the weekend, sorry, to Switzerland for further education of this next week. Then she's going back. Well, not back. I shouldn't say that because back is not here. I think back home for us. Sorry.
Right.
She is going to the United States of America. She's going to get 1 week at home about that before she comes to us.
And then she comes and spends the week with us. So it's a real opportunity to learn from someone who is a specialist in this type of education. So she has some interesting credentials that we want to talk about, which is something that we don't see here in North America. And yet when you look into what her credentials are, you can see why it really sets her up to be the expert in this area. So what is her certification?
She's a somatologist. And I found it so interesting. When I first found the word and I was looking at her bio, I wrote to the team, I'm like, I had to look this up. I did not know what it was.
Imagine you didn't even know that. 20 years in the industry. So somatology is a branch of study that includes both biology and anthropology. So that's the study of human evolution as well as biology, the evolution of human biology. So when we talk about learning from hunter-gatherer communities and their skin conditions, how many skin conditions have they found in hunter-gatherer communities around the world, Stephanie? Zero. No acne, no rosacea. What else?
No any forms of dermatitis. No psoriasis. None of it. And they also discovered that their microbiomes of the skin are so much more diverse than modern
our so-called modern lifestyles.
Yeah.
That is to say that we are spending so much more time inside. Today it's a very rainy day outside. We're not going outside. We spend so much more time inside. We spend much more time eating prepared foods. We don't spend enough time in the dirt. We don't spend, and part of it is our climate. I mean, the Canadian climate doesn't really lend itself to being outside as much as, say, someone in Africa whose climate is so much more moderate year round.
Yep.
But that's not to say that we can't do something about it. But what that's causing is a lack of diversity of the microbes on our skin. So this is where Alicia is going to focus. She's going to talk about the mismatches between our lifestyles in this area, in the northern hemisphere, and what we can do to find the balance in our skin. So Stephanie and I particularly enjoy getting in these videos without any makeup.
Yes, just eye makeup only.
Just a little eye makeup. Where I've found a huge difference is in terms of hyperpigmentation on my skin, inflammation, there's none. It's just, as I approach 60, I'm so thrilled that I really like my skin, and it's just a weird feeling to feel that I like my skin better now than I ever have in my life.
That's true.
Kind of interesting.
I felt that way too. I'm in a different age group, but still I feel the same way.
I know you are. You're a lot
My skin,
younger.
my skin feels much healthier.
But that's okay. We want to make sure you understand the connection between anthropology, where we have come from, the study of our history and our evolution as a civilization, as humans, and where we are now. Because it's in the study of what has happened already that we can learn about what not to do, right? How to balance our microbiome on our skin.
And to add to that too, truly, and I mean truly, going back to basics. They now know with all of this research, it's only been a couple hundreds of years that we have shifted our skin microbiome. And that might seem big to people, but in the evolution of human beings, that's nothing. A couple hundred years is nothing.
Drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
So I think the lesson is, for those in the skincare industry, you owe it to yourself to come to this education, to learn from someone it's her first visit to Canada. We're really excited about that too. Come to this event so you can learn more from her, so that you can answer your clients' questions. The investment is very small. It's $49, which is nothing for a half-day program. And learn from someone whose entire career, her entire educational background is built around this. We look forward to seeing you there. Come and join us.
Bye.